Okay. We're just doing a sound check for the moment, guys. So our technician at the back, I can't see him. He's going to tell me. Am I all right? That was good first time round, wasn't it? I haven't got the teeth in yet. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's Bonhams auction, Legends of the Road. It's my great pleasure to be officiating as your auctioneer today, and I'd like to welcome all of you from far afield, and to those that are bidding online, those that are bidding through our Bonhams app, those that are bidding on the telephone. We have a full studio here of technicians only, but I'll go into that a little later. The sale is conducted in a format fully compliant with rules currently in place in the UK, and whilst I'm here in the sale room, we just have a limited number of our technicians and colleagues socially distanced in the room, handling those bids and the IT issues that we need to connect you all in. We are taking all the necessary hygiene precautions, of course. One or two notices before I talk about the cars and the owners. It's in accordance with our online terms and conditions as outlined on our website, ladies and gentlemen, and please do ensure you're fully conversant with these, especially that of our buyer's premium. Now, there are two premiums today. The first session, of course, Automobilia, 27.5% on the first 10,000 of the hammer price, 25% of the hammer price of amounts in excess of 10,000 and up to and including 450,000, and 20% of the hammer price of amounts in excess of 450,000 and up to 4,500,000. Who knows? We might reach that today for Automobilia. I will announce the car premium in the break. There will be a short break of 1 minute while we change terminals here between the two sessions, regardless of the timing of the sale. Buyer's premium for cars I will announce later. There may be some amendments to the catalogue description, or indeed some of the information since we published the catalogues, and these are called sale room notices or SRNs. They are on the website and I will announce them as we go along. Any relevant symbols beside the lot number, as explained in our notice to online bidders, these may be applicable. Please watch out for those symbols. There's one change to the terms and conditions, understandable given our current climate in these strange times, and that relates to storage, collection and shipping. Once full payment has been received, car purchases can be cleared and vehicles will remain in storage on the Bonhams account until Monday the 1st of March, so we've got another week. Thereafter, storage charges will accrue at the expense of the buyer. If successful, then that Bonhams specialist will be in touch to discuss your requirements. Also a notice, since Brexit, of course, since January 2021, buyers who've bought items at Bonhams in the UK and wish to ship them to Europe or elsewhere, they are responsible for their own import taxes, wherever they're going to, of course, for that country of destination. Please take into account any export or CITES licenses. And just one aspect before we take the sale. I mean, it is wonderful that we're having this sale here and presenting these wonderful cars to you, but there is an awful lot of IT, an awful lot of Wi-Fi, an awful lot of telephone lines, and we've got to make sure all that works. So bidding progresses in a very gentlemanly fashion, shall we put it like that, unlike me usually, but there we are. It will be slower than usual to account for time differences and time lags, of course. So, without further ado, let's just note that obviously we're very privileged to be offering the cars today, and we welcome those friends and families of those deceased consignors, in particular those who may be following us from New Zealand, where, of course, Bill Turnbull started his life before coming to the UK. So there's a lot of home encouragement there for his friends. And we have also got some links into New Zealand as well. So he was well known in vintage and veteran circles down there before coming to the UK. He was remembered for his 04 Humberette, his 07 Césaire Nardin, and of course the 34 Bugatti Type 57S, which we have in front of us here. More of that and more of the other items from Bill later in the sale. We are, of course, very appreciative of the efforts that have been given by the executors in both the Turnbull estate and the Ian Traynor estate, without whose help this catalogue wouldn't have appeared in its format. More of that later as we go through, and just a note, all Automobilia will be sold without reserve. So let's commence. First of the lots, the Meadows crankcase, instructed by the executors of the late Ian Traynor, and of course we have the Fraser Nash a little later in the sale. The Meadows crankcase, now the telephones are linked in and absentee bidding already. We're opening it at £2,500, ladies and gentlemen, 2,500 the bid, 2,500, 800, 2,800, at 2,800, any more at 2,008, at 2,008. Telephones are waiting. 3,000 I have now, at £3,000. Well, against the telephone bank on my left, at £3,000. Thank you, Rob. 3,200, 3,200, 3,400. I've got several bids. 3,400. Go 6 if you wish. 3,600, thank you, at 3,600, 3,800. 3,800 against you. Absentees leading at 3,800. Do I hear more? At 3,800. What about a small bid? Why not? 3,800, 3,900. It's selling all the way, of course, at 3,009. We have a live telephone bid at 3,900, ladies and gentlemen, at 3,009. Any more telephones? Any more telephones? 3,900. No more. First lot today then, and selling. No one offering more. We're all done everywhere else. We've got the app. We've got the online bids either side of me, and selling. Rob, that's your bidder, 5046. Thank you very much. Another crankcase, lot 2 from the same estate. Bidding coming in here. And again, 2 telephone bids, many absentee bids, £4,000 bid. £4,000 bid. At 4,000. 4,000. 4,002. How many? 4,005 from behind the mask at 4,5. 4,8. 4,8 now at 4,008. Against you, 4,008. 5,000, of course, 5,000. That's the telephone bid, ladies and gentlemen, at 5,000. 200 then. 5,002 against you. 5,002 against you. Next bid's 5,500. 5,500, you have it on the phone at 5,500. Absentees are out at 5,500 now. 5,005. Any more? Well, online, the apps, all done. 5,500. That telephone bid is live at 5,500. Fair warning, 5,005. All done. Hammers up. 5037. It's going back to its original car? Very good. Very good. Always nice to hear. Now, the first of the Bill Turnbull collection. First of Bill's collection here. And of course, I will be saying a few comments about where he obtained these items as we go through, and also, of course, our thanks to Clive Rollinson and John Seddon, the executors who have been so dutifully carrying all the weight of this process on the executors' side for us. And again, I'd like to say a little bit more later on that. But the first from the Bugatti items here, the track rod and drag link, Suit Bugatti 5757S. Where should we start this? Bids are in. 100 is the offer. 100 the bid. 100 the bid. 100 the bid. At 100. Any advance at 100. 100. 100. 120, thank you. 120. 150. 150. We've got 150 now. 150. Several bids coming in. We're at 180. Thank you at 180. Any more at 180? That's a telephone bid at 180. Telephone bid at 180. The absentees are out, of course, at £180 now. 200 bid online. 200 bid online. At 200 bid. Richard, what do we say? 220, thank you, at 220. 220. 220. 220. Online, it's against you. There's the camera up there. Online, it's against you. 220. Any more at 220? Are we all done? First up at 220. The hammer's up at 220. At £220. Any more? At 220. Fair warning then. Bids on the telephone. 5040, 220. Lot 4. The fuel tank pressure pump, suitable for Brescia Bugatti from the Turnbull estate. Quite a lot of telephone bidding coming through and connecting here. And there's a bid of £120. 120, 120, 140, 140, 160, 160, Well, the screens are alight at 160 now. Any more at 160? 160. Are we all done at 160, 180? I've got 200 against you on the phone at 200. Next bid's 20. At £200 now, at 200. Any more? 220 we have it. Thank you, at 220. At 220. Bids on the phone now at 220. Any more? Selling? Hammers up. £220 now. All done? 220. Last call everywhere. 220. There's the offer. Thank you. 5040. Same again. Lot 5. 2 replacement king pins to fit the 5757S. Again from this well-known estate now and collection. Where can we open it? Small bids to begin with. Hundreds offered. Hundreds offered. 160's offered. 160. Thank you for saving time. 160. 160. Oh, 170. That's the Bonhams app at 170. Next bid's 180, Richard, of course. 180. What would you like next? 190. 200. £200 now at 200. No, you're out? Smile sweetly at them. That might help. No? £200 then. We're all done. £200. We're all done. Are we? Hammers up. Fair warning. £200. Last chance everywhere else at 200. That's 5040 again. You're going for the complete car later, are you, I hope? Or to build another one, perhaps. There we go. Lot 6. Scintilla this time. This, the 80-watt, 12-volt dynamo. The Scintilla. Plenty of interest coming in. 350 is offered. 350 is offered. 380, 400 now. £400 at 400. At 400. 420, thank you, at 420. You on the phone to the USA? You are, good. 420. USA's linked. 450. Be with you in a moment. 480. 500. 550. Against you now. 550. What about you down here? 550. 600. 650. 700. 700 from the USA. 750 offered online. Any down there? It's only another 50. Tell him. 750 then. It's online now. New bidder. New bidder. Against here. Against you. Against you. Selling now. 750. You sure? Hammers up then. £750. Are you sure now? The bid's online. Last chance. 5091. Hard luck, all of you. Commiserations, another chance later. Lot 7. Bugatti Type 57S. The leather torque, reaction and arm and flexible coupling. There it is, as catalogued. Where should we start the bidding on this? Can we say £100 for it, please? 100 for it anywhere? 200. Richard, it's always good to have you here. 200, saving time. £200 it is at 200. £200 at 200. Late bids coming through. 220. 300 bid. 300 bid. What do we say now, Richard? 300. No? Was that all done in a flourish? £300 then. You sure? £300. 350 against you. 350 against you. 380. Thank you, Richard. 400. Not quite enough yet, Richard. £400. £400. Do you know I might? 410 the bid. And guess what? He's leading. At 410. He's leading. At 410. Now, online or anywhere else, I'll take another 10. No? Well, 410. It's great. It's a Friday evening. Why not? £410 bid. Secures it. I think. Yours. 5040. Lot 8. The speedometer. By Smiths. About 1911. Gain from Bill Turnbull's collection. Where can we open this? I'll save a bit of time myself. 200's the bid. 200's the bid. A lot of interest. 200 the bid. 200 the bid. At 200. 200 it is. At 200. 220. 250. 250 against you online. 250 against you online. 250. 280. 300 now. It's an absentee against you online. £300. £300. Do I hear more? At 300. Online, what do we say? Another 20? £300. Then hammers up then at 320. Thank you online. 350. We've got it at 350 now. 350 now. It's absentee again, not yours online. 350. Telephones are quiet, this lot. 380. 400. £400. The speedometer at £400. Any more? What about you online? Another 20? Yes, 420 it is. Well done. Online takes it now. Same bidder along. All done then. 420. You sure down here? All done everywhere else. Phones are quiet. £420 and selling. 5009. You have it online. Well done. Lot 9. The Jaeger chronometric 0 to 90 mile an hour speedometer and trip. Again, suitable for a Bugatti Brescia. Don't forget one of Bill's earliest acquisitions, that first Bugatti he had, that Brescia. Suitable for a Brescia then. And where should we open this? Well, we can. It's £100. The telephone's linked in. £100. £100. 100. 100. 100. It's £100. No more on the telephones then. 100, 110. We've got 3, 120 online, and 3 others waiting. 120. Online, you have it. 140 bid. 140 bid. 160 bid. 160. All online. 160. 180 bid. 200 bid. Suitable Bugatti Brescia. Don't forget. 220. Well, still those internet bidders fighting it out now. The phone's gone quiet. 220. 220. Sell now at 220, shall we? Hammers up. Fair warning, everyone. £220. You sure on the phones? 250. 250. Where would you find another on a Friday afternoon? At 280. 280. 300. 320. No, 300's bid. 300's bid. 4 of you online there. Leading at £300. Hammers up. Fair warning. Last chance everywhere. £300. We all done? Hammer up. 5097. Now, lots 10, 11, and 12. Selling lot 10 first. Again, all suitable for some continental type of vintage car. The Jaeger Paris Rev Counter. That's the first up. Lot 10. Bids coming through. Well, 300 offered. 300 offered. 300 the bid at 300. 320. 350. 350 now at 350. Any more at 350. There it is on our screens. 380. Online's come through. 400. 420. Moving along swiftly. 420. Any more? 420. Any more? 450. Is that the same online bidder? Yes, it is at 450 now. Thank you online. Phones? They're quiet. 450 then. Well, the hammer goes up. Are we all done at 450? 480. 480. 480. 500. 500 now. 2 or 3 of you still out there hovering. £500 now. Any more? Well, we're selling at £500. The hammer's up. Last chance. 5047. And lot 11, Jaeger Paris, chronometric, 0 to 120 kilometre speedometer now. Bids are in, well, 200 for it, 200 for it, 200 anywhere. We've got it at 200 online. 200, any more at 200. Telephone's quiet again, 200. 200, 220. All online, 220, 250. 250 now, 250. Any more at £250 then at 250, 280, 280, 300. From the Turnbull collection, 300. Any more? Well, I'll sell online £300. Any more? Last chance. 320. 320. 320 now at 320. All done? Thinking time out there, but 320. All done. 5020. Lot number 12. Yeah, you get Paris 8-day clock now. There it is. Where can we open this one? 200 for it. 200 for it. 250. Thank you, Richard. You're just a great starter. 250. 250. 250. Any more at 250? 280. And several out there. 280. Any more? 280. 300. I've got it here, Richard, not yours. Got it here. 320. We're moving along swiftly. 320. 320. 350. 350. There's several out there. 350. 380. 380. Got to get in quick. 400. No, you're not in yet. £400. £400. 420. 420 bid. 420. Any more at 420? 450. 450 now. 480. We've got it on the telephone. 480. On the telephone. 480 there. Just ahead, Richard. 480. 500. £500. £500. Any more? 550. Is that it, Richard? Thank you. Save it for later. Spend it with me later. Yep. 550 then the bid. At 550 the bid. Hammers up. No. 600. 600. £600 now. Any more at 600? 650. 650. Thank you online. They're all online at the moment. 650. And selling then. The hammer goes up. Fair warning. 5047. So we move to lot 13. Zenith Carburetor. Patented 1907 and including jet tubes and jets, they're numbered. Useful lot this, lot 13. Bids are coming in at 250. 250 we have. 250. 250. Well, Richard, now's your chance at 250. No, at 250. We've opened at 250. Do we sell it at 250? Do we sell it at 250? No more online? It's the opening bid. 250. 280. Thank you, online. They're alive. 280. 300. I've got 300 online, not yours. 300, not yours online at 300. Any further offers? 300. It's not yours online. I'll take 20 quickly. £300 now. There's two of you out there online at least. 300 is with the absentee. 320, that's better. Moving along online. 320 to sell. 320 to sell. And there's still 350. I thought so. Another one hovering. They're in. 350. Selling now. 350 then. The hammer goes up. Fair warning at 350. Last call everywhere else. 350. Done everywhere else. 5092. Two Bugatti 5757S rear brake shoe posts and castle nuts, lot 14. Another interesting and useful lot. The bid where? 200 for it? 250. There's Richard again. Stick with us, Richard. 250 the bid. 250 the bid. At 250 the bid. At 250. The bid's opened at 250. Shall I sell then? Online it's against you. Telephone live, 250. 250. The hammer is up. £250. Any more at 250? Richard? 5040 on the telephone. Lot 15. Now this Bugatti Type 57S propeller shaft, it is the short version, not shortened. So manufactured for the 57S, not a shortened Type 57, genuine 57S prop shaft here. And where can we open the bidding? Well, someone's noticed it. 400 bid. 400 bid. And 20. 450. 450. 480. Who's in? You in on the phones? 500. 550. 550. I have 550. 600 I've got. 650 now. I have 650. 700. Telephone I just saw first. Internet, not yours yet. 700. Saw the telephone first at 700. At 700. At £700 then. 750. Online. Thank you. Now it's yours. Leading online at 750. 750. 750. Richard, what do you want next? 780, we'll take 780, but that means 20 from the next bidder. I'm happy to do that. So the next bid is 800. If you wish. 780 on the phone. 800 bid. It didn't work, Richard. Back to the 50s. Didn't work. Back to the 50s. £800 now at 800. Online has it at 800, thank you. They're out on the phones at 800. All done. 5092 again. And lot 16. This Fury Gagovia jack to suit the 5757S Bugattis. And it's the proper type of jack for the car. Jacking the car from the rear. So quite unusual. And again, with its long handle there as well. So, good to have. So, where do we start the bidding on this? We can. 200 is the bid. 200 is... 550, that's better. 550 the bid. 550. 550. Next bid 600. 550. 550. Any more at 550? We've got 600 online, not yours over here. Saw the online first, not the telephone. And we've got several online waiting. 650, thank you, at 650. 650, 700. We've got it online, thank you. Richard? 750, not yours online, telephone lead, 750. Several online waiting, though. Telephone leading, 800. 800. 800. 900. Got 900 online, it's not yours. 900, the telephone bidder. 950. Yep. Can we jack it up a bit, Richard? 1,000. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. It's online at 1,000. 1,100 bid now. Several online. 1,100. 1,200. 1,200 then. 1,300. 1,300 bid. Online. There's the bidder. On our camera up there. 1,300. Oh, you... yes, okay. 1,350, but I'll only do it once. Another 50 online if you want. 1,350. 1,400. Next is the big boy steps. Another 100. 1,400. 1,500. 1,500. Next, 1,600. 1,700. £1,700. 1,800 online. 1,800 online. 1,900. Can we make it a nice round figure next? Perhaps 2,000 bid it is. 2,000 it is. Online bidder, £2,000. I'll say you're a trier, but he's a good bidder. 2,100. Online, we've got another 100 if you want it. 2,100 the bid. 2,200, straight back. 2,200. 2,300. 2,400. Next bid's 26. We're going to go in twos. Otherwise, you slow it down, Richard. 2,400 is the bid. He's out, but thank him anyway. But I do know he can spend it with me later at 2,400. Online, you have the bid. 2,400. Selling now. Last chance everywhere. 5,047. Next lot, the handbrake lever is withdrawn. Lot 18. I'm pleased to say there is a handbrake lever in the car. Lot 18. The 57S steering arms, full set here, full set. Now the bids take us to, well, I've got to save some time, 650, £700, £700, £700, £700. At 700. 1,000 bid, thank you. 1,000. 1,000 bid. Next bid's 1,100. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. All done? Well, Richard, you've succeeded this time by the look of it. £1,000 for the steering arms. The bidder's on the phone. The hammer is up. All done? 5040. Lot 19. Type 57S front spring mountings. Again, some significant interest, so I'm starting at 600 straight off. 600 it is. 600 it is. 600, 650, 700. Do I hear another 50? £700 at 700. 700. 750, 800, 850, 900. What are you saying next? 900. £900. 1,000, thank you, Richard. 1,000 bid. £1,000. One more anywhere? You sure? They're all gone quiet. Online? They're way behind us, though. 1,000 with the telephone bid there at 1,100. Online's back with us. 1,100. $1,200 bid. 1,200 with you. 1,200. Telephone is live at 12. For the first time then, £1,200. 5040. And lot 20, front leaf springs, the pair, 5757S Bugatti. Where can I start these? £300 for them? 300 anywhere? Let's open the bidding. 300 anywhere? 300? 200 then, start me. 200, start me. 300, that's what I said the first time. And thank you, Richard. £300 at 300. 300. Any more at 300? Go in 50. 350, go in 50s. Well, selling. 400, thank you. Excuse me. £400. 450, well done. 450. 500. 550. 600 pounds. 600 pounds. 600 pounds. Well, across the pond in the lead at 600 pounds, yes? 600 pounds. Guy, you sure you're out? Where's your bidder from? Sweden. So Scandinavia versus the USA. USA in front. Dollars strong. 5040 again. Too late online. And lot number 21, front leaf spring, 5757S. Start this at, well, 200 for it. 200 for it. 200 anywhere. Open the bidding, please. 400, thank you. 400. 400 pounds. 400 pounds. Any advance? 400. 450. Let's go in 50s, Richard. Or, 500. Thank you. 500. Go in 50s if you want. Okay, £500 it is. Online, another chance. 550. 550 online. 600. 600 pounds. 600 pounds. Well, it's 650. 650. Just allowing a little bit of time lag there for them online. 700. What do we say online? £700. Bid against you. No, well, it's on the telephone at 700. If we're done at £700. No more. 700 on the telephone. Online, you're out. Thank you. 5040. Lot 22, the 57S crown wheel and pinion, original. Bids coming through. Again, saving time. Lots of bids, 550, 600, 650, 650 for this at 650. 650. 650 pounds. 650, 700, 750. Online, not yours, 750. 750, 800 pounds now at 800. At 800. At 800 online. How many would you like? You would? 850 then, telephone in. 850, telephone in. 900. 900. 950. Still with the telephone, 950. 1,000 bid online, thank you online. There's the bidder, that camera, £1,000. £1,000. 1,100 bid at 1,100. At 1,100, 1,200. 1,300. 1,400. Still that online bidder there at 1,400. Thank you online, 1,400, you lead. How's the dollar today? Strong? Okay, they're out, but thank you on the phones. The online bidder takes it, 1,400. Hammers up. There's the bid, 5070. And lot 23, the exhaust camshaft for 57S. Gain the interest in at £300 straight away. 350, 400, £400 now at 400. At 400. 400. 450, thank you, at 450. Did you say 500? Yes. You did, 500. Okay, I was trying to save you money. £500. £500. £500. The bid's on the phone. All done on the app. All done left and right of me. 500. The hammer is up. No more down here. Thank you. 5040. Lot 24. This, the Bugatti Brescia 16-valve engine block, as you can see in the illustrations. Valve seals do appear good, and as catalogued otherwise, you can see a little cracking in the block there, the water jacket perhaps, but as you see it, where should we open this? £300 for it. The phones are coming in. £300. £300. £300. £300. 300 is bid. Thank you. Straight in at 300. Thank you. Telephone new bidder. £300. 300. 300. Any more at 300? The bids on the telephone, 300, 320. 320 against. 350. That's the phone again, 350. Any more? 350. 350. 350. Well, I will sell 380. 380 now. 400. 450, thank you. 450 bid. 450. 450. £450. It is with the telephone bidder. The internet seems to be out, but the hammer's up. No, 480. 480. £480. 500. 500. Well, it's a telephone at 500. We'll sell now, shall we? Well, all done. 550. 550, the Brescia 16-valve block. 650, thank you, Jamie. 650. 650. 650. 650. The bid's on the telephone at 650. I'm selling 700. 700. 800. 800. These bids coming from all around the world, ladies and gentlemen, at £800. Any more? The hammer goes up. Any more at 800? 5049. Lot 25. Again from the Turnbull collection. And just to bring you up to date on this, the 59 racing car exhaust camshaft, since we catalogued the sale, we found some more provenance. The discovery of a camshaft by Hugh Conway in Molsheim came to light, and a handwritten letter dated 68 from Ronnie Simonson to Bill stated, "I've recently got two 57G camshafts from Molsheim, clearly pre-war, discovered by Conway. Both should be inlet camshafts for a 57S, and both have standard lift but much longer dwell, one even longer dwell than the other. Both of these camshafts purchased by Bill Turnbull from Ronnie." There you go, lot 25. So some important provenance just to assist us there. And nevertheless, bidding goes to, well, already 500, 500, 550, 600, 600 pounds, and telephones wait at 600. How many? £1,000. It's all muffled by masks today. £1,000. I can't even lip read today. £1,000. 1,000. Not that I want to with Jamie. £1,000 at 1,000. Are we all done at £1,000? 1,100 on the app. 1,100 on the app. Bonhams app. 1,200. 1,200 then on the phones. Yes, on 1,300. 1,500. Don't let that worry you. We go in 100s. 1,500. 1,600. £2,000. £2,000. Yes or no? Seem out? They seem out. £2,000. Jamie, your bid on that telephone, £2,000. The camshaft then, no one offering more? We're all done, are we? £2,000, last chance. Thank you. 5049. And lot 26. These three motoring posters, well, Bill attended Le Mans in 1962 and acquired the poster. While there, he sought out Maurice Césaire, of Césaire Nardin, of course, and struck up a friendship that was to go on for many years after that. Again, a well-travelled gentleman was Bill, and always seeking out the right people in the old car world. There we are. So these are the posters as you see them in the catalogue, and we have 700, 800, 900 bid. £900. £900. 900. Any more? £900. Are we all done? Are we all done? Selling now at 900 then, the hammer's up. No one offering more at 900. Last call. That's 5021. Thank you both. And lot 27. The 57S foot brake cross shaft with differential assembly. And Bill was always worried about the weaknesses in this particular part, in his view. And he strengthened one of these cross tubes. He felt there was an inherent weakness there. So just a note on that. And where can we open lot 27? Well, considerable bidding in the last half hour coming in. And we've got 500, 600 bid. 600 bid. 600 bid. 600. 600. 650, 700. 700. At 700. At 700. 750. 800. 800. 850. Thank you, Rob. 900. 900. 950. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,100. 1,200. 1,200. 13. 13. Absentees out. 1,300. What about online? What about the app? 1,300. Your chance now. Sell now. They're all out. Well, there's the bid on the telephone at £1,300. It's all done. Last chance. Fair warning. And the number is? 5033. Lot 28. 5757S rear tower. There it is showing as you see it. And again, some late interest in the last hour or so. 600, 700, 800 offered. £800 the bid. 800. At 800. £800, £900, 1,000 bid. 1,000, 1,100, 1,200. 1,200 against you online at 12. At 12. Any more at 12? 13, 14. Phone's still waiting at 1,400. Not yours online, 1,500, 1,600. 1,600, 1,600. Well, at 16 anymore. At 1,600 online, not yours. 17, now it is. You're leading. 1,800. 1,800. 1,800. 1,800. 1,900. 2,000 bid now. Not yours online yet. £2,000. 2,200. 2,200. 2002. 2005. More online bidders coming to the party. 2000. Actually, that's 2005 it is. 2005 now. Thank you, Aurora. 2005. Well, the online bids, there's two of them out there. £2,500. Took the first one there. Going to sell. 2,500. 5070. Lot 29, the rear axle trumpets, suitable 5757S. And again, the interest coming in at 600. 600 already. 600 straight in, 650. 700. 700, not yours on the phone at 700. 1,000. Thank you, 1,000. Thank you, £1,000. Any more? 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,200. Not yours online at 1,200. 1,200, 1,300 online. 1,400. Have we got Scandinavia in again? We do. 1,400. 1,500. 1,500. 1,600. 17. 1,700 now. 1,800. 1,800, that's the telephone at 1,800. Online, what do we say? Some thinking time? At 1,800. Shall I sell the lot at 1,800? All done? At 1,800. 1,800, that's the telephone, no mistake. Hammers up at £1,800. Well, you left that late. 1,850, Guy. I hope you can get 50 from your bidder, perhaps. 1,900. Next bid's 2,000. 1,900. Okay, well, it was worth a try. £1,900. All done. Thank you. 5073. Lot 30, axle shafts, type 5757S. And again, the action comes in from the absentees at £800. £800. At 800. 800. 800. 800, any more at 800? Well, there's telephones waiting. No? Well, the telephones are all quiet this time, so it's the opening bid at 800, no more. All done, no more, £800. All done? 900, sir. 900, well done. 1,000 bid against you, though. 1,000 against you, but worth a try. What about another? You sure? £1,000. Against you on the telephone, then at 1,000. All done? 5042. 31, 57S clutch assembly. And again, well, the absentees lead off at 800, £800, at 800, 800, 850, 900, 900, £900 now, at 900. £900 now. Any more? 1,000 against you. 1,000 against you. 1,200 against you. Thank you. 1,200 against you. 13, that's the bid. 14, but still not enough at 1,400. 14 is bid. 1,400, 1,500, thank you, 15, 1,600. £1,600. Are we done? He's out. Thank him, though. £1,600. The hammer's up. Internet's out. Telephones are out. 1,600. 5014. Well done. Lot 32. Brake components for 57S. We'll start these where, well, we've got some low interest. What about 500? 500 anywhere. 500 anywhere. 500. 500. Any bids? No bids at 500? I've got 300 offered. 300 offered. 300 offered, though. 300. 350. 350 now. 350. Next bid's 400. Next bid's 400. 350 bid. 350 bid. Any more? Yes, no? No. 350 it is then. 400. Thank you at 400. We'll sell £400. Are you sure? All looking at your catalogues, all looking online. Now's the time to pay attention. £400 then. All done. 5040. And lot 33. Engine block 5757S as you see it there. Where can we open this? 500 for it. 500 for it. 580, 600, 650. 650 offered. 700 now. 700 now. 700 now. First one in, please. 700. 750? Thank you. We have it. 750. Not yours online. 800. 800. 800. 1,000. There we are. 1,000. Thank you. From across the pond there at 1,000. 1,100. At 1,100. 1,200. Thank you. Not yours online. 1,300. £1,300. £1,400. Online, still has it. 15. Got it already, 2 online. Well, on many online, in fact. 15 it is. What do we say, Richard? 1,600. Not the online bid, I'm afraid. That telephone. 17, now they're in. 1,700. 1,700. 1,900. Well, try that. See if it works. It didn't. £2,000. £2,000 online. £2,000 online. All done. Thank you. But thank him. Please thank him. 2,000 online bids. They're out left and right of me and selling 2,000. 5070. Lot 34, and some updated information for you here. The 5757S gearbox with component parts. C71 is stamped on the gearbox lid and on the casing, by the way, and further information came to light. This gearbox was previously the property of Ian Preston, former Vice President and Director of the BOC, Bugatti Owners Club, and it's here to sell. £5,000 for it. £5,000 for it. 5,000. Open the bidding, please. 5,000. The gearbox. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000 bid. We got the 5,5. It's here to sell. 6,000. 65. 7,000. 75. 7,005. 8,000. 85. Got it already. 85. Got it already online. 9,000. 95. That's the online bid again at 95. 10,000, thank you, Paul. 10,000. Not yours online, just the telephone ahead of you. £10,000 at 10. 11. 12,000. Well, the phones are alive here, at least 3, plus online bids, 13,000. 13,000. 14,000. 14,000. 15,000. 15,000. 16,000. Keep it brief, Paul, then you can get in. 17,000. 17,000. 18,000. 18,000. 19,000, all online. 19,000. Online bid, 19,000. £19,000. The telephone is hesitating, the online is leading, and the hammer goes up at £19,000. Are you sure? You're out at 19,000. Last chance. Last chance. 19,000 online, 5092. Last in the section, and I said there will be an intermission of just about a minute while we reconfigure for cars. Lot 35, the enamel Bugatti radiator badge, found by Bill Turnbull on his visit to Molsheim. There it is showing there. Where should we start this? 200 for it, 200, 200 for it, 200, 220, 250, 250, any more 250, 280 online, 280 online. 300 online, be with you in a minute. 300 online. 320 we've got. 320, all online. 350, 350, 350, 380, 380, 400. £400 now, 420. All online bidding now. 450, what about the app? What about the others? 450, 480, 480, 500. £500, 550. 550, 600. Online, thank you, £600, 650. 650. 700. £700. £700. 750. 800. £800 now at 800. 850. 850. 900. £900. Still with all those online bids. 950. 950. 1,000 bid. 1,000 bid. 1,100 now at 1,100. Still online. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,200. Thick and fast. 1,200. 1,300. £1,300, 1,400. The phones are not in at all. It's all online. 1,400, 1,400, all done. Well, for the first time at 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. Lot 35 now. £1,500, 1,600. Can we say done yet at 1,600? We can't. 1,700. Any more online down here? 1,700 it is. 1,700 it is. All done. All done. 1,800. £1,800 at 1,800. Are we done? 1,900. 1,900. 2,000 bid. £2,000 bid. £2,000. 2,200. 2,200. Online, 22. For the badge. Are we done? Last time of calling then, £2,200. 5005. Ladies and gentlemen, just 1 minute's intermission. We just have to reconfigure for the cars. 1 minute's intermission. Thank you very much indeed. Just that short intermission there while we changed configuration of our IT machines here. We're now in the car section. And for those of you just joining, good evening, welcome. My name's Malcolm Barber. I'm your auctioneer this evening for this very prestigious Legends of the Road sale. And we're delighted to be offering cars from long-term ownership, distinguished collections, and by order of the executors in most cases, and more on those as we go through the sale. But I just want to bring you up to date. Terms and conditions, of course. They're online terms and conditions that apply to car sales. They are on our website, especially our Buyer's Premium. Buyer's Premium for motor cars, which is this section, is 15% on the first 500,000, the final hammer price, and then 12% on any amount by which that exceeds 500,000 and upwards. We do have some sale room notices. I will be bringing you up to date with that further information as we go along. And just to remind you all, again, if you've just joined us, we are obviously following strict government guidelines. We have telephone bidders from my colleagues in the team here. They are socially distanced, and we are obviously sanitizing our studio in the proper fashion. The same with our IT technicians and my good assistants, co-pilots left and right. So without that, we couldn't move forward. For those of you who have bought items at Bonhams in the UK and wish to ship them to Europe on or after today's date, you're responsible for your own import taxes into the country of destination. And one aspect just before we start, obviously this is an online auction, semi-hybrid as we call it, with live telephone bidding. There's a lot of technology. I think we helped those put that Pioneer rover on Mars this week with some of our technicians at the back. Well done, you guys. But these things take a bit of time. There's a lot of joining, Wi-Fiing, etc. So we just allow a slower pace, and just you have a 2 or 3 second delay online. So just to note that. Thank you. So, motor cars now. Lot 101. 101, the 1955 Jaguar, the XK140 3.8 litre Roadster. And again, this 21st of only 74 right-hand drive XK140s manufactured. The present family ownership since 1969. There you can see it on our videos. Extensive restoration completed by CKL Developments down there in Sussex in 2012. and see catalogue notes on that, which includes the uprated springs, Reuter bucket seats, some re-trimming, numerous upgrades as well, including that Getrag 5-speed gearbox. The original rebuilt engine and overdrive gearbox is included, and it has been rolling road tested, ladies and gentlemen, at 230 brake horsepower. Very interesting car. Where should we open the bidding? We've got telephones bidding, we've got absentees, we've got online waiting. The 1955 Jaguar. I'll open the bidding where? £50,000 is bid for it. £50,000 is offered. £50,000 is bid at 50,000. 55,000. 60,000. 60,000 is the bid at 60,000 now. 65,000 online. 70,000. 75,000. Sorry, Sholto, 75,000. 75,000 with an absentee. Several bids here. 80,000 with Tim on the telephone at 80,000. At 80,000. At 80,000. You can if you wish. 80,000. Nice upgrades. Original engine and gearbox. £80,000. Very reasonable. £80,000. At 80,000. I'll take 2,000 anywhere online. If it helps anyone online, I'll take 2,000. At £80,000. Well, no one offering more. Selling the car. Selling the car at £80,000. Are we all done? Are we all done at 80,000? No one offering more? 5083. Lot 102, the Ferrari 275 GTS is sold. Lot number 103. 103, this extraordinary 1960 Aston Martin Db4 Gt, sold by order of the executors of the late David Pickering. He bought this car in 1966, some 55 years ago. The car was then 6 years old at the time. It was last seen on the public roads in the very late 1970s, perhaps early 1980s. It's often been referred to as the forgotten Db4 GT. Now offered in part restored and part dismantled condition, had much work carried out, most notably by Bodylines, who attended to the body and chassis, and do look at the video. That's how the car is now. It just requires that final flourish to return it to the road for the first time in over 40 years. Family ownership since 1966. Sold new to Gilby Engineering. Matching chassis, engine and gearbox numbers to the factory build sheet. Part restored. Executor sale. Conservatively estimated. And I've got, well, quite a lot of interest coming in. 600,000 bid. 600,000 bid. At 600. 600. Telephones are waiting. 650. 650. 650,000. Thank you, at 650. 700 in two places. 700,000. 750,000. 750,000. 800,000. 800, and thank you on the left, the two of you there, at 800. 850, thank you, at 850,000. At 850. 900,000 bid. At 900,000. The forgotten Db4 GT Aston Martin at 900,000. Shall we sell? At 900,000. At 900,000. 950, another bidder at 950. 1 million. 1 million bid. 1 million bid. Not in time. Not in time. 1 million one next bid. Million. 1.2 million bid. 1.2 million bid. I'll take 50 now, Paul. Yes, 1,250,000. 1.3, 1.3 million. 1.3 million. 1,350,000. There are 8 telephone bidders. 1,400,000. 1,000,004. 1 million. I've got 1,000,004. I have 1,000,004. 1,000,004. Tim? Yep. 1,400,000. Sorry? Where are we? Friday? Thank you. No, I won't, Sholto. 1,450,000. 1,500,000. 1,500,000. 1,550,000. 1,550,000. It's Friday again, isn't it? Still Friday? £1,575,000. £1,575,000. Tim? 25,000. Jamie, I heard first. Jamie, I heard first. Through the muffled mask. 1,600,000. 1,600,000. Yes, 1,625,000. JK, what do we say? 1,625,000. That's right now. What do we say, JK? Number? 1,700,000. Tim, if you want 25. 1,700,000. If you want 25. Thanks, Aurora. 1,700,000. $1,700,000. Probably staying in the UK at this point. Probably. 1,720,000. It's absolutely fine. 1,720,000. Jamie, 1,750,000 next bid. Or whatever you want to throw at me, really. £1,720,000. As long as it's forward. 1,750,000. Next bid's 1,780,000. Next bid's 1,780,000, Tim. 1,750,000. Well, the bid's there. 1,750,000. Showing on our screens. There's the video there. Just needs to be completed, put back on the road. The forgotten Db4 Gt from Aston Martin. Shall I sell it? All done. First time of calling. Second time of calling, 1,750,000. All done? JK, thank you. 5046. Congratulations and commiserations. Thank you very much indeed, both of you. We move along to the 1934 Fraser Nash TT Rep, lot 104, coachwork by AFN, of course, and the ex-Hugh Hunter car, offered for the first time in over half a century at public auction and on instructions from the executors of the late Ian Traynor. Well, listed in Mr. Thirlby's chain drive Fraser Nash work, over 55 years in the current collection, known ownership history from new and campaigned regularly in the early days by Hugh Hunter of Kent, restored in '67 and recently recommissioned by Blakeney Motorsport, and we're grateful to them there and the team for just recommissioning the car ready for auction, and he has made some notes in the catalogue of a few things that might be worth attending to. As per the catalogue now, the 34 Fraser Nash TT Rep, and we'll open the bidding where? Coming in at 100,000 already. 100,000 already. 100,000. 110. 110. 110. 120. 120. 120 the bid at 120. We have 120,000 bid. The phones are live. 130 online. Thank you online. 130. 130. 140 I have. 140 I have at 140,000. 150. Online at 150. Thank you. 160. Several bids coming in. 160. I've got 170 now. At 170. New bidders all along now at 170. At 170. And the phones are waiting at £170,000. Car is selling, of course, at £170,000. Any more? £170,000. Car is selling 180,000 bid. 180 bid. 180,000 bid, which is coming up on the scoreboard in a moment, I think, but we have 180 bid. It's not on the scoreboard, is it? Yes, it is. 180. Now, there's a telephone thinking, and there's another online bidder out there. 180. Can I just, telephone bidders, can I just suggest another 5,000 anywhere? 180,000 is the bid. Online, do we want another 5,000 anywhere? But the bids online, there's two or three. Yes, we've taken it. 185. 185. We'll keep to 5,000s online. It's tempting you. 185,000. 190,000 now. Go 5 again. At 190,000. Go 5 again. 190,000. Are we all done? At 195. Go 5 again. It's much more reasonable at £5,000 increments, isn't it? 195, 200,000. 200,000 bid. And do you know what we'll do? We'll go 10, yes. 200,000. 200,000. Next bid's 10, £200,000. Next bid's 10. Online leads. 210,000. We've got 3 online bidders at least on the car at 210. The phones are waiting. 210. Next bid's 220. 210,000. 210,000. 220,000. 220. 220. 220. 220,000. Any more? There's the car showing to you. The ex-Hugh Hunter Fraser Nash TT Rep, 1934 from the Ian Traynor estate, selling now at £220,000. Another legend of the road being sold here at Bonhams. 5051, 220,000. Lot 105. Well, the front cover, legend of the road, lot 105, Probably the last of the Bugatti sleeping beauties to be unearthed, offered from preservation within a single ownership for the past 51 years, the ex-Sir Robert Ropner, Rodney Connaught Clark, and in all those recent and years over a long period of time, Bill Turnbull. Again, the 1957 3.3 litre Grand Routier, the 57S from 1937 with coachwork, and it's here in our studio by Corsica of Cricklewood, London. Again, it is based from period upon the main rails of an ex-Works Team 1936 57G tank sports racing car. That's the lightweight chassis frame. Finest combination of performance, comfort and drivability, this 57S. Only 5 very capable and discerning owners from new, and in remarkably original order, testament to Bill, of course. The vast majority of mechanical restoration complete and ready to run, although loosely assembled at the moment. It's the Magnet supercar based on those tank Streamliner racing chassis rails. And again, I referred to the executors and Bill's friends, Clive Rollinson and John Seddon earlier. They have been working tirelessly with the Bonhams team and with Doug Nye in terms of presenting this car and getting all the facts straight. Bill, an interesting guy indeed. He played an active part in his native New Zealand in the old car scene from early years, prior to coming to the UK, where he immediately joined the Vintage Sports Car Club and met the doyens of the scene. He met Conway, he met Simonson, he met Moffat, Coverdale and Skinner, amongst many others. There's much correspondence on file between these gentlemen, and Bill was meticulous in that, so whoever owns this car will have wonderful correspondence to go with it. Bill was a dedicated traveller. He was interested in architecture, design, woodworking, old cars, and engineering. Well respected. We're absolutely honoured to be offering this today. We've had worldwide interest, and it's standing there in its glory, so original trim, as Ropner ordered it in all its glory in front of us. Telephones, are you ready? Lot 105, ladies and gentlemen. Start the bidding where? 2 million for it, please. 2 million. Opening bid. 2 million. 2 million. How many? 2.6 million offered at 2.6 million. 2.6. It's here for sale without reserve. 2.6 million. At 2.6 million. There's the bid. 2.8 million. 2.8 million. At 2.8 million. At 2.8 million, there's the bid at 2.8. There it is there at 2.8. Yes at the back? 3 million? 3 million we have. 3 million we have. At 3 million. There's the bid. Shall we sell? At £3 million. £3 million. Thank you. At 3 million. At 3 million. Well, okay, but 3.1 million. Next bid's 3.2. Happy with that? 3.2? 3.2 the bid. 3.2 the bid. At 3.2 million. Do we sell the car then? At 3.2 million. No, there's the bid. There's the bid on my right. Telephone bidder. 3.3 million. Thank you, at 3.3 million. 3.3 million. Now it's against you. 3.3 million. Do I sell? Are you bidding? Yes? 3.4? 3.4 million. Thank you. 3.4 million. Another telephone there at 3.4 million. At 3.4. The car will be sold at 3.4. At 3.4 million. Any more? 3 million 4. There's some dollar and euro conversions. 3,450. 3,450. 3,450. First of our telephone bidders still in there at 3,450,000. Another 50. 3,500,000. 3,500,000. 3,500,000 pounds. Bids on my right. Any more at 3,500,000? Do you want another 50? There's the bid. Okay, you're out. No, 50 next bid, please. 3,500,000 bid. Another 50? Cars over here. Bidders on my right. On the telephone. Any more on that phone? Richard, do you want that 25,000? Will you take it? I'll have to offer it again. 3,500,000. Yes, 3,525,000. Next bid's 3,550,000. Next bid's another 25, makes it 3,550,000. What do we say on the telephones? 3.6. 3.6 bid. 3.6 bid. I know there's some currency workings going on out there on the phones. 3.6 million. 3.6 million. What are you saying, Richard? Bids in the UK. 3.6 million for the first time. Second time of calling, 3.6 million pounds, the bid. You're out. Last and final time then, at 3.6 million. You all done? Yes or no? You're out? Your car, thank you very much indeed. 3.6 million, 5044. Thank you. Thank you all for your participation then. Lot number 106. And the last of the Legends sale here, and again from the Turnbull collection. This, the 1913 Panhard Lavazza. It's the 12 horsepower, 2.2 litre car, sold by order of the executors again, purchased by Bill in New Zealand in 1954, and latterly bringing it to the UK in 1997, offered from just one ownership in 65 years. Extensively restored by Bill in recent years, now close to completion. There's a fantastically detailed related archive with amazing paperwork with the car. So perfect provenance from new. And We've been given information only in the last 48 hours that there is a box of new and used spares with the car and one rear wing, one wing having been replaced by Bill. There's a jack included and side screens. Bill actually went to Mulhouse to obtain the production records from the curator of the National Motor Museum there. And an amazing example, having been in Bill's ownership and acquired in New Zealand all that time. So the Panhard, showing on our screens, £20,000 for it. £20,000 for it, ladies and gentlemen. 20,000 anywhere? 20,000, open the bidding. We've got, no, that's not quite enough online. Say, well, 20,000 we're looking for. 20,000, 10 anywhere? 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. How many? No, I've got that already. 10 I've got. 10 I have, thank you. 10 I have. Yeah, I had that already, Rob. That's the one I was ignoring. 10,000, 11,000. Thank you online, 11,000. 11,000. There it is, showing on the screens at 11,000. 12,000. Not yours online this time. Telephone took advantage there. 13,000. 13,000. 13,000. Online at 13. 14,000. Well, the telephone's been active throughout this evening. £15,000. £15,000. At 15. 16,000. Thank you. That's the telephone again at 16. 17,000. £17,000. 18,000. 19,000. And Guy, if you bid 20, it's getting there the hard way, okay? Do you remember that? 19,000. 19,000. 20,000. Well, we did it the hard way. At £20,000. 20,000. 22,000. 22,000. 22. I'll go 24. 22,000 the bid. 24,000. Online, we're going in twos. 24,000. 26,000. 26,000. 28,000. 28,000. 28,000. Online, don't forget we've got the side screens and a box of new and used spares, we've just been told. 28,000. There's the car showing to you there. 20, was that Don, was it? 28,000. 28,000. 28,000 pounds. The bid's over here. It's not online. Offer them 1,000. 28,000. It's not yours online, but I don't want either of you to lose it, but someone must. 28,000. All done. 28,000. The bid's on the phone. That's yours, 5011. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. MPH sale coming up, Bicester in March. Good night. Have a great weekend.